No wonder why these niggas ain't no worse. Oh, they had top. Nah. Okay. But it was this shit. It's gonna be ugly, but it's not gonna be pretty. Hey, if you guys can hear me too, like everyone, like leave, like a comment, like say something. Should I start the stream off like with the what you call it? Like that little crazy intro about to be done. Who's good? Yes. Alright. I really wanna do that shit. And put them on to use through God /that. So yeah, man, this is gonna be tough. Just cause I am so bad at 2K, bro. Like, you should have like Katy Perry doing that shit. I'm so serious. I can't play in real life. I can't play this fucking game. That shit don't work. Yeah. These niggas ass. Now you niggas tearing me down like a squad. Oh my god. No! Oh my goodness. This is tough. I bet this is gonna be like anything just cause like this song. And I ain't really shit. This crazy 16 too. Hey, after this I'll try to play story mode or some shit. Yeah, you had that shit. Yeah. Oh my goodness, girl! Oh, bitch. Cross that! It's too late. It's crazy. It's like the mechanics of this shit is just dude, bro. Oh, moment. Like this nigga, I turned on the fade, right? And I literally, I just feel like the CPU would like grab on this shit, like push on forward or whatever, or just control it. So I'm trying to tell this nigga like go to the top of the key and fade. This nigga do some shit. Where the fuck are you going? It's too low, George. Thank you, Taylor. You got faith in me. Like anything could happen. Anything could happen. You just gotta leave Atlanta. Come to Boston. Where are you going? Let me see this. Come on. Who the fuck? Hey man, I just said I was gonna get dropped off of this game. I'm not that good at 2K. I ain't good at real life either, man. God damn it. Thank you. Hey, good shit, Monte. I don't know why you retired so early. Legs up, man. Good, cut your fucking basket. God damn. Good shot. Sorry, good. You good shit, nigga. That shit locked. Check that. Focus. Alright, alright. There's too many 2Ks, bro. I do not know these buttons. I don't have the patience for this neither. Bruh, impossible. Oh, thank you. Oh. Oh man. Not him. I just do some fucking other stuff. Hey. Never make no noise. Never make no noise. Never make no noise. Okay. Ooh. Cut, cut, cut. Fuck you. God damn, bro. How much more patience do I need? Lock that shit up. That's impossible, bro. You know some hoes, bro. That's all wrong. Football. Damn, that shit is locked the fuck up. No. So that's the shit I'm gonna be so nervous, but just go like, I'm trash at this shit. I'm over here practicing this shit. It's like, here's some type of shit. Here's some shit you just don't do. Nigga. Ball down. Come on, man. Hey, Brandon George. Message from Foreign Palace. No! No! Oh, come on, man. Man, shut the fuck up. This ain't no blowout, nigga. Wait till this shit. It's like, dude, fuck ass niggas. So you went out of bounds. All these whole ass niggas, bro. Oh my god! What the fuck did I do? But I'm gonna get beat by like 50 or some shit. I don't do this shit, bro. I don't. I don't got the mechanics down. Oh shit. Bro, cross this nigga, man. How do you do a crossing in this game? Everything is a fucking in and out. Oh my god, bro. That's fucking real. God, I didn't do shit. But grab the fucking ball, Ellis. This nigga did some crazy shit like that. Man, this nigga some hoes for real. God damn it. This shouldn't be the all fucking like open and shit. Hit these niggas. Whoa! Bitch. Still got my homie right here. That's right. Thank you. Thank you. Shit. Oh, I know I got some of that. Yeah. Ooh. What the fuck did you go at? Like, you retired or some shit? Come off the bench? That was beautiful, bro. That shit is long. No, he took that shit. He took it. Oh man, what an athlete. This nigga's a really good monkey, man. Man, this shit is bad. That hurts. This hurts. But right now, I do not know how to fix the color, man. Like on the chromatography, I feel like I might need like a little extra light. But the way the power bill is set up, no, but I ain't gotta do that shit. What you doing? No! Fuck out of here. Man, this nigga's a ball. Unbelievable, bro. No. That shit got a slam cam. Uh, right? And then I'm gonna do some shit like that. I just need to keep the flow going 24/7. Where you going? Fuck out of here, love. Fuck you, love. Hey. Good cut. Shit fried. Look at that shit. Food sounds that dirty. Good cut. Fuck that boy. Fuck this bastard. They had to update this fucking game because these niggas mechanics is retarded, bro. I blocked that. This nigga went extra slow-mo. Damn, bro. Come on, bro, switch the fucking in. I just come to the top. Damn, shit. Why am I so bad at this game, bro? No! You know what? It don't even matter. Get all these niggas out. That's crazy. Oh, bro. That already come through. Oh, wow. Nobody realized this game went on for the enemies. I bet this thing like one ass nigga. This guy. Come on. Fuck my car. Man. Maybe some hurry. I don't know when you're gonna fucking switch hands, bro. God damn, are you fucking retarded? No! Damn, you lucky, bro. That was fast. Why the fuck would y'all be playing through miles, bro? I played, bro. I played. God damn. Why don't you pass it, bro? That's like the toughest shot. That shit makes no sense. This look like a fucking ninja out this bitch. So all that, what the fucking point? You a fat ass don't cut. Oh, damn. No. But just pass the ball and run, bro. It's really cheesy, bitch. Oh my god. I don't want that shit. Shit, wow. Oh. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh, we know. I ain't gonna get it. That's straight though. I'm gonna leave him cook this shit. When you get me to drop my leg. Damn, that is my flex. This nigga made my arm hurt. Don't you get lost, but all you gotta do is do it. I just cut. That was a good play. Thank you. Give me a green. That's crazy how I started playing like this. That was just too crazy. Psych. No way. Where you going, Jared? Haha. No! That's the one I really, really wanted. I'm on that. I'm on that. It's so, man. Bro, this one right there, hey, but that controller be messing up too. Like, no cap, like, it has batteries, but like, I connected it to the Xbox, right? Actually, let me know if y'all can hear it, man. Like, this like something. But, yeah, man, we just keep doing that shit. Okay, man. Pretty good shit. Oh, what a nut. What's on with that little 44? But this man literally intercepted the ball. It was a great possession. Try. So you know, bro, that's why you guys got traded. I mean, not even traded, but is that Hibbert? No, that's Mahini. This is awful. Thank you. Thank you. Hey, Rock's fight. Draw. That was trouble. No, you're too hard. Oh, thank you. No! No! It's too good. Something that we don't know all that. Wow, that nigga. Set on the screen, set on the screen. So at what point, Miles, when you gonna fucking cut to the top of the basket? This nigga's spinning and shit. Nigga's jumping and spinning his head, bro, you trash. Bro, get off that nigga's good. So y'all niggas wanna do a fucking pick and roll and shit, let's see if you roll. No, sir. No. Okay. This is impossible, bro. Unbelievable. Very big balls in the business. What was he? Oh shoot, I forgot. He's so bad. Team Jones! No! But lucky this time I'm like, he added way too much emotions to his game. Like, these niggas actually, like, turning into hoes. Hey, good shot. These niggas too good, bro. Hey! Good motherfucking job. With, oh, attention! God damn, bro, that's the fucking wall. Where you going? Oh my god! Where you going? Saint. Ow! Show me! Show me! Oh, come on, bro. What the fuck am I supposed to do now? Oh, God. Bro, keep going, go on. We're setting on this fucking side of this fucking wall. Oh, but I couldn't get that. Damn, bro. Let me see if I can fix the audio. How do you fix it though? Is there any fixing for this fucking audio? You might have to stop this shit, bro. Yeah. You got to. But that's a lot of shit you gotta do. And it's like, ain't no right way to like test it out before I even start the fucking stream. I should say fuck this. Hey bro, I'll be back, bro. Let me see if I can fix this shit first. Hold up. I don't even know this shit ain't gonna work because I tried it already, but oh God, nigga, we be hoping for a miracle out this motherfucker. I wonder, game audio. Right. Freaking that damn. Oh, let me see if that would work. Alright, let's try it like this.
Hey, let's see if it's a little better. Alright, hopefully it works, cause I ain't think. No. God damn. God damn, bro. Yeah, we're gonna have to like stop this shit. We gotta stop it. Ain't no other choice. God damn, shit can't ever just be like 100. Yeah. I wonder if I turn it down. If it's better. Probably with that bullshit. Oh well, fuck it. Let's stop this shit. Is it better? Is it fucking better? Is it better? It's not better.
Or not. Alright. So.
You know what's crazy? I don't know. Niggas can't have everything then, dude. That's ridiculous. You know what's crazy? But it's some bullshit. Well, this sucks. I need to go buy more shit. God damn, dude.
Stuckey can't get it to go.
And another miss. Oof. He's having a really ugly game.
Yeah, about as ugly as you can have, you're right.
And that one spot the Cavs did struggle with last year was help off the bench.
What would you
They
think?
were last in the league in bench scoring.
Hill has the open look. Indiana again. Listen, fast break. Here we go. Here's Irving, and 2 free throws coming up as he misses that one. Drawing the whistle and a lot of contact.
Whatever.
Excellent game we've seen from Kyrie Irving. He's got 11 points, and he's been delivering a healthy dose of helpers, too.
He really has, Clark. Always with his head up, looking to make the pass, trying to find the open man.
Cavs not scoring with a lot of their bench. A big part of that is they just didn't go to their bench very often.
Well, you talk about the Cavs and the bench near the bottom in total bench minutes played. The bench didn't have a lot of firepower, didn't shoot the ball well, and considering they got limited minutes, oftentimes struggled to find any kind of rhythm out there.
Oh, boy, that would have been a nice alley-oop.
Boy, really liked the thought on that play, but didn't quite get it executed. Almost made a spectacular play.
The Pacers shooting 33% for the night. That's a big thorn in their side right now. And here's George. Inside. And there's the whistle.
This nigga's retarded, bro.
He'll go to the line. That one on Mozgov. Indiana shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game. And he makes the first. The Indiana Pacers had a solid season last year, given they were without their star for most of it. They played well at home.
Even without Paul George, they were in contention. How about 23 and 18 at home, which is really a solid mark when you consider they didn't have their 2 best players from a season ago.
Catching up on the changes for Cleveland. Jefferson comes
gotta
in for
stop this
LeBron. And it's Matthew Dellavedova in for Iman Shumpert.
Well, check out that assist. That's a pair of teammates that are clearly on the same page.
Hill passes to Allen. To the paint.
And just dunk on Love.
Cleveland will take possession.
You know, for the Pacers and their 23 and 18 home record, that was better than several teams that made the playoffs in the East. They were very tough at home at the defensive end of the floor.
Picked by Mozgov. Three-pointer.
God damn, he crossed
It's
it.
rebounded by Indiana.
So long.
Turner's got his 3rd rebound up
I can't play this shit, dog. I can't.
in the night. Out of bounds. Cleveland will take possession.
And that's just carelessness there. I mean, you have got to have your head in the game.
Cleveland's
finish
gone
this
1 of 3
game,
from
though.
downtown since halftime.
And the Pacers were 3rd in the league in field goal percentage against at home.
Damn.
This crowd really drives the Pacers on the defensive end, even in a down year.
Allen drives in. Good.
You
That's
almost
Hill picking up the
missed.
assist. Hill's got his 6th assist on the night.
Really good awareness right there on the assist.
Irving kicks to Dellavedova. Here's Love. Excellent D there from Allen. For Indiana, they've gone 3 of 8 so far in the 3rd quarter, looking to lock in that rhythm. They set the pick. Ellis kicks to George. Ellis with a screen on Jefferson. George dishes to Ellis. Cans the shot from the
Thank
wing.
you.
Ellis has got 10 points. Cleveland's gone 6 of 11 when they've taken the 3-point shot tonight. Very respectable. Jefferson passing to Love.
Sight. Sight.
And a pick
Bro,
bounce
how
off the
in
rim,
the
but it
world?
sinks right in. Love's got 8 points in the quarter.
He's definitely turned things around in this game. I mean, he was more of a background player in the first half. He's jumped center stage now.
Across the juice.
Ellis goes in, looking for Allen and gets it there. And Turner kicks to Ellis. Turner with a screen for Ellis. Shot clock at 6. It's Allen, top of the key. And again, it's
Thank
Indiana
God.
converting.
Superb playmaking from Monte
We
Ellis.
don't got no
That distance
defense,
right
no
on time.
offense.
For Cleveland, they've gotten half their shots to drop in the second
Lame.
half up to this point,
Lame.
going 7 of 14.
But
Love with the screen on Hill. Irving attacking, and the
Bro, you couldn't
shot
get to
is
that.
good. Irving's got 13.
Oh, great production on the interior right now. 8 straight from inside.
Buffalo bully ball right there, partner.
Okay. Getting a little physical. I like that. I like that reference.
Ellis wide open, and again, it's Indiana converting.
Boy, guys, they've shown some great passing on their last few trips down the floor. Excellent.
4 straight passes leading to
bro,
scores.
how the fuck this shit
Great
ain't gonna
team.
light up, bro? Just work, man.
And the Cavaliers call time here.
Tell you what, Monte Ellis is one of the best second-round draft picks of all time in the league, not just the last decade. I mean, this guy was a 5-star recruit out of high school, committed to college, but changed his mind.
George, I swear to God, bro. How? How can your alert be this fucking bad?
Cleveland making a change here. Anderson Varejão's checked in for Mozgov. Thompson comes in for Kevin Love. J.R. Smith's checked in for Richard Jefferson. And Mo Williams subbed in
Bro, I
for
hope all these
Irving.
niggas die. bro.
Allen's
Oh,
shot
God.
is off.
Fuck all these niggas,
Getting back
bro.
to Monte Ellis. Had he gone to college for even 1 year, I think he would have
And he
probably
made
been a
it.
top 10 pick. But you look at what he's brought to the table over his career, points and assists, rebounds, steals, playmaking. His production has been astounding.
He's one of
Dellavedova?
those unsung players. He never
Fuck
gets
wrong with you?
voted to the All-Star game. Never gets spoken about as one of the top guards in this league. But you look at the body of work, and
Where
you
LeBron
ask
at?
his competitors throughout this league, and they're going to tell you that guy's as tough
Every
as
fucking
they
year,
get.
these niggas changing shit, bro.
Williams up on top. He's guarded by Ellis. And it's Williams again missing. Indiana's gone 0 of 2 from deep to start things here in the second half. Allen dishes to Hill. And
But it's a bro.
Anderson.
You ain't never gonna win a ring, bro. I put that shit on
That's
my
his
mama.
first foul.
George Hill,
So Indiana ends up
bro,
with
you
a new
ain't
ball
winning
four.
no ring, bro. I'm dead ass, bro. This was your last chance with the Bucks, but that was your last fucking chance.
Here's
bro.
Hill. He has 6. He kicks it to Stuckey. The dish to Miles.
Miles, please, bro. Fuck
Basket
with
is
me.
good. The assist from Stuckey. Stuckey's got his 4th assist in this one.
You can't afford to give him that kind of a look.
Well, you know, he came off a
Damn.
good screen, but still, as a defender, you got to do a
Fuck
better
me, give
job
me the
of
ball.
fighting over and through that.
Dellavedova kicks to Williams.
Box out.
Again, the miss by Williams.
He still hasn't been able to convert from the field. He's just struggling to find his shot.
Hey,
Stuckey
please,
with
bro.
it.
Oh, God.
Williams picks him up. Stuckey into the lane. Stolen by Verejao.
Unbelievable, bro.
Here's Dellavedova. He's guarded by Hill, and that is good. 9 points for J.R. Smith. And taking a quick look here, guys, at the hustle stats for the Cavaliers.
Their high-energy defensive effort has paid off for them, guys, with more than a few steals over the course of the ballgame.
And also, how about the points they've gotten in transition or on the fast break tonight? That's been a huge factor as well.
Bitch.
Williams
Give me that
against
shit.
Thompson. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Cavaliers will retain possession.
You know what? A low percentage pass on that one, but sometimes it's worth the risk.
Well, that time the risk did not pay off because it was well defended.
LeBron's checked in for Anderson Verejao.
Come on, bro. Inbound the ball, bro. I'm about to hit his ass. Bro, this nigga flexing for real. Bro, inbound the ball. These niggas some hoes, bro.
James kicks to Williams.
Mama, bro.
Drops it in from 14 feet away. Williams has got his first 2 points.
Boy, you got to love that assist by LeBron.
Here is
He's not
Stuckey.
gonna set a screen.
He's got 5. Pick up by Hill. Stuckey passes to Hill. Back to Stuckey. 5 on the clock. Hill up top with the shot. The putback, and it's Mahinmi finishing it off.
Showing us a little force on that putback, Kev.
Well, there was no way he was going to let that chance slip away.
No, sir.
Hey, guys, but how about the positioning there when the shot went up? Beautiful.
The drive by James, and again it's Cleveland.
Ain't no stopping this
Strong
nigga, bro.
work for him at the offensive end, helping them to maintain that lead.
Well, you go back last season, the Cavs had a very slow start to the year. Not surprising. They had a lot of new faces and people they were bringing together. Clark, it didn't look like the powerhouse they would end up being as we saw.
Well, you know, they were kind of fumbling and
make a
bumbling
run.
around in the 5th and 6th spots in the East for the first half of the season.
I don't know why you asked
Made
this
some
nigga to
changes,
fucking
though, through
fade.
trade, and that got them going, I
You
think.
under too much pressure.
Stuckey dishes to Hill. Stuckey with it.
Oh my God.
In the corner, Miles with it. Fires it up. Stuckey with another miss.
And those midseason
Nigga trash.
trades for the Cavs really turned things around. Mozgov came in, J.R. Smith and Shumpert secured that 2 spot, gave this team an incredible edge defensively.
Dishes it to Mahinmi.
Bro, you be joking.
Pick up by Hill. And Miles kicks to Hill. The feed to Stuckey. Not enough on that one as it misses.
They
Unbelievable.
built the roster to
You
how
suck.
they played best mid-season. I mean, it was a great job, I think, by the front office to get the players that fit best into the locker room and into the team style of play.
Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. Pick up by Hill.
Just
Stuckey
cut.
passes to Hill. And it's
Why'd
out of
you
bounds.
wait it, bro?
Last
It
touch
make
by
no
Thompson.
sense, bro. Just cut to the basket.
Hill
Oh,
against Smith.
my bad.
There's the screen. Just 3 to shoot. Miles dishes to Hill. And yes, sir, that one drops. Hill's got his 3rd basket of the night right there. Launches a 3 and change with the basket.
Oh, my God.
Williams has got 4 assists now tonight.
And the three-point shot has just been...
And we welcome you back as we get going here in the 4th quarter. The final quarter of play can change everything.
No way, bro. You already been on for 50 minutes.
And for the Pacers, they're shooting 39% from the floor. At their best. On the court for Cleveland, Amon Shumpert is out there with Mo Williams. Then it's Mozgov. Then it's Jefferson. And it's Varejao in at the 5.
He was wide open.
Mahimi kicks to Miles. Shumpert with the steal. Over in the corner, Williams. Puts up a 3. Another
These niggas
3
is
for
cooking you,
Cleveland.
bro.
Gotta be
These niggas
demoralizing.
cooking
They
this shit out your
desperately
shit.
needed a stop, and instead they give up a triple on an open look.
Oh!
Outside. Shoots
Pull
it.
up.
It's rebounded by
dropped-
Cleveland. Varejão's got 6
Oh,
rebounds
my
now in
God.
the game.
You know,
And
so
then
many
try.
games are decided by which team wins the rebound battle, and that's held true in this one so far.
And Clark, their effort on the glass has given them the advantage, but it's also been the effort in general that's made a difference.
Hill, a screen on Williams. And Hill has it in the corner. Now here's Stuckey. Shot clock at 6. Hill passes to Mahimi.
I hate this
blows.
nigga.
If that's
Bruh.
gonna be a travel.
No.
The turnover total in the first half, only 1, but a totally different story here in the
I
second.
love 2K,
A
bro.
different look now
That's
for
the only
Cleveland.
way I could, like,
Harris
play
comes
this
in
shit.
for Shumpert. And Irving subbed in for Mo Williams. Irving dishes to Jefferson.
Sorry, ass
Mozgov
bitch.
sets a
I
screen
did.
for Irving.
Bro, you gonna let him do that?
And another miss by Cleveland.
High quality shot, just a little off there with the release.
And Greg, that has him SHHing.
How the fuck do that even come up?
Tough miss that time.
Clark. In transition, here come the Cavaliers. That's good.
And that
I know I didn't
bucket
play that,
adds to
bro.
what has been a big difference in points in the paint between the two teams.
Yeah, it's really been
The fuck is
quite a
RT?
contrast. I like
What's
the way
RT?
they're attacking the middle at their offensive end.
Outside Hill. Kicks it to Ellis. It's
Roll, bro, goddamn.
outside Turner. And they turn over the 24-second buzzer, signaling the shot clock violation.
Shit got me
Matthew
feeling like I'm
Dellavedova
dumb
has
or
checked
some
in for
shit,
Cleveland.
man.
Just under 2.5 minutes
Bad.
gone here in the final quarter. Harris outside. He dishes it to Mozgov. Cleveland moving the ball around. Dellavedova, that's good.
Damn. So this is how we're going out, man.
And turnovers have been the issue for him.
Yeah, it sure has been the case. I mean, turnovers are like
Why
missing
would you
breakfast.
still go
Eventually, it's
in,
gonna
bro? And
cost
I'm
you.
clicking the opposite
I've
way.
always thought that it was good to maybe miss a breakfast or two, but that's another story. Anyhow, you can see the coaches have gotten into him a little bit about this. They've got to do a better job
All
of
that
taking
shit
care
for
of the
it
ball.
too, nigga. You couldn't cross a little
For
extra
Cleveland, they've gone 3
just so you
of 5 here
could
in
get
the
the
fourth
3.
quarter. Pretty good numbers coming out of the break. Picked by Mozgov. Jefferson, a screen on Hill. Passes to Dellavedova. And it's sent
shit
back
outta
by
here.
Hill. And that's out of bounds. Cleveland will retain possession.
Come on.
Dellavedova from outside. Count the bucket.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today, ending with a basket coming off a pretty pass?
Well, when you look at the assist totals, heck, they've been clearly the better team.
Hill with it. Jefferson picks him up. Here's George. Here's Allen. Outside for George. Hill has the open look. Mozgov grabs the board. Mozgov's got rebound number 8 here tonight in the game.
A slight rebound advantage for them.
No.
All adding up.
Well, you take a look at all of the stats, the team stats that is, and that's one of the many areas that they've had the advantage. And as a result, they've got a big lead.
Hill kicks to George. Feeds to Turner.
Why didn't you drive, bro?
Rebounded by Richard Jefferson. And here's Cleveland. They've outscored him 10 points to 2 during this run. Dellavedova. And it comes off the front of the rim. The Pacers have gone 1 of 5 from the field here in the fourth. A lot of misses, just the one make. Hill fires. Indiana again missing. Cavaliers have gotten just under 45% of their attempts to drop in the fourth.
Damn, bro,
of
you
9.
are sorry as fucking too.
Mozgov, a screen on George.
It's time to retire that fucking
to
controller,
Mozgov.
man.
Pass to Dellavedova. Picked by Varejao. 4 on the shot clock. Cleveland needs to get a shot off here. Mozgov with the bucket.
Well, there you go. I mean, if they're going to keep giving up open jumpers, they're going to keep getting burned.
They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Sure could, Kev. I mean, too many empty trips. They need some points.
Hill kicks to Turner. Stolen by Varejao.
I can't, bro.
And here we go. Harris heading to the hoop. And that one's good.
Where do these niggas even get all this energy from?
For a team to cough up the ball and have it turn into points immediately on the other end.
You know, Greg, it feels like giving up 2 baskets, the one you didn't get, and then the one you allow the opponent to get.
And it's Allen slamming it down.
And not the prototype power forward, but he has tremendous athletic ability.
And Hill over to help. Allen against Mozgov. Pass to Dellavedova. The shot. The shot is off. And Indiana will go the other way with it.
Even though he isn't having the best of game from the floor, it hasn't seemed to hurt him.
And the basket by Hill. Here's Dellavedova.
Oh, come on.
Picked by Varejao. And they call an
Okay,
illegal
that should be
screen
number
here.
6.
And the idea of setting a screen on that play was right, but just poor execution.
Yeah, it just can't be a hard screen at all costs. There is a legality to how you set a screen, so you got to be inside of both lines, legal and hard.
Kevin Love's checked in for Cleveland. Hill sets the screen for Ellis. Down low, 6 to shoot. George passes to Allen.
Fuck me.
Shoots it. And it's off the back rim. No good. Cleveland's gone 2 for 2 from three-point land to start the fourth quarter.
Unbelievable.
Dellavedova dishes to Love. He feeds it to
You mean
Dellavedova.
Kevin Love got the juice?
Love with the screen on Hill. Now the pass to Varejao. And the rebound goes to the Pacers.
And this is why you need good defenders on the interior to contest shots.
Yeah, Greg, making every shot a hard one, even the shots in close.
Hill sets the screen for George. Off the screen. And it's Hill. That time the assist by George. 8 points for Hill.
A lot of space right there to get that shot off.
Not a very good job of the defender getting over the top of that screen in that particular play.
Varejao with a screen on Hill. Dellavedova kicks to Varejao.
What? Nah.
For Indiana, they've gone 4 of 10
need
here in
some
the final
hoes,
period.
man.
Not the time to go cold. Hill a screen on Harris. Inside.
And he cut
it's
it.
deflected.
Bruh, what's the point of even like saying, all right, cool, bro, you can fade. You call the play for him to fade if he ain't even gonna do it. And he's
George
sorry ass
against
for something
Jefferson.
I would call the fucking play.
Clock at 6. Outside, George. Free throw line jump shot. And the basket.
And he made that.
Shot that time. And that's now 10 points for Hill.
Just impressed with the teamwork out there, setting the table for one another.
5 straight baskets, Greg, resulting from assists. They're playing as one unit out there.
And George with the stuff.
Such a strong finisher on the fast break.
And Greg, I love the fact
Strong
he's always in
finisher, my
control,
ass,
even though he's
man.
going
He
at
bust my
breakneck
ass.
speed. He
Talk
still
about this nigga's a
maintains his
strong
body
finisher.
control.
What the fuck is he doing? There's only
Smith
3 minutes
drives
left.
And it's Ellis with the rebound. Here's Indiana now. They've outscored him 10 points to 2 during this run.
And guys, no doubt George Hill had it rough last season. He missed the first 20
This nigga
games
has it
with
rough
that
every
left knee
season.
injury. Came back for 5, then missed another 11 games before
nigga
the season
83.
got going. But you know what? He had one of his most productive years from that point on.
Both free throws good from
Keep
Hill.
hooping, man. Anything's
And
possible.
getting back to George Hill, what a second half of the season he had. He tore up several key categories, Clark.
Yeah, he was bogged down by injuries early in the season.
How you even
Came
wanna
back
play
there
like
with
this?
Career highs in points,
How?
rebounds, and assists. Partly because he was finally treated and looked
I'm
to as a
hungry.
go-to guy, and he thrived in that role.
Monte, on my mama, bro. Do that shit.
Screen by Ellis. Hill kicks to Ellis. Outside Hill. Kicks it out to Allen. No good on the triple.
I can't believe I
Hard
had
to
that
figure out
shit.
how he doesn't knock that one down. No defender in sight.
This nigga think he cool. Give me that
Here's
shit.
Dellavedova. He's guarded by Hill. Dellavedova kicks to Verejao. That one goes. Counted. Verejao's got 4 this quarter.
Dellavedova is really good at finding his teammates.
They set the pick. Left side Turner.
The fuck can I do?
It's
These
back
niggas
to
is
Hill.
locked. Yo, my whole team is shooting.
Turner with a screen for Hill. He kicks to Allen. Here's Turner. Indiana again missing.
Damn, bro, I can't even
Cleveland's
feel
gone
my
2
thumb
for 2
no
from
more, man. My
three-point
shit
land to start the
busted.
4th quarter.
Look at how this nigga, bruh. The
In the
nerve.
corner, Smith with it. Shoots from the elbow, and Cleveland again with the bucket.
Fuck me.
For Indiana, they've gone only 6 of 14 from the field in the 4th. And it's Turner off the drive. There's the dish to Allen. And the officials whistle a foul on the shot.
Damn,
The
nigga,
bucket's
got blew
good.
up by
He'll
40,
go to
man.
the line.
You know, for the Pacers last season, with
God
Paul
damn.
George being out for most of the
Something like that.
season, they knew it would be a
30,
struggle. They would go into lengthy dry spells that made it hard for them to keep pace in the East, in part because they missed Paul George's all-around brilliance and his offense.
And the bucket
Nah,
counts, and he's on
nah.
his way to the free throw line. Try to make it a 3-point play.
And so it's going to end up in the record books as a blowout, a dominating performance for Cleveland.
Agreed, Steve, and as one-sided as it gets today. You know, Clark, there were some dominant moments in about every facet of this game for that team.
You're right, Kevin. It's hard
What time
to
is
think
it?
of anything
Nah,
that
I'm
didn't
done.
go right for them.
I
I
am
mean,
so
game
far.
planning by the coaches, execution by the players, everything was spot on.
A fantastic
Jordan,
show.
give me one.
And what
Fuck
an
these niggas.
amazing all-around game it was
Hey,
for
give me
LeBron
one.
James.
Whatever your name
He
is,
was
George
doing
Hill, give me
everything
one.
right, and the points came in bunches. Definitely had the hot hand.
Well, Cleveland shooting is beautiful right now. 60% for the
Oh,
game.
might
Pretty
as well
much
foul these
everyone out
niggas
there
now.
has been stroking it.
No.
As for those
No.
dry spells
Oh, what a
you
bum.
mentioned, about the Pacers, GA, they had a number of long losing streaks last season.
Yeah, as a team, they had 4 different losing streaks of 6 or more games, and they got hot at the end. Season-high win streak of 6 to stay playoff relevant. It was just too little, too late compared to their losing streaks earlier in the year.
Here's Dellavedova. 27 seconds left to play here in the 4th. Screen by Smith. And it's Verejao.
Oh, my
penetrating,
God.
Goes up and lays it nice and easy.
And the fans already heading for the exits, clearly not pleased with the way things turned out today.
Well, Greg, this was a well-deserved win. I mean, they came into this building and acted like it was their home turf. I mean, they were the ones calling the shots and controlling everything. Multiple possessions have been the story of the game, and even with the big lead, this team
Damn, I know this
continues
shit was
to
hard
be
to
quicker
watch,
to the ball.
and I'm sorry
And
for
so
the
it's
bad audio
Cleveland taking
quality.
care of business in this one.
But,
To come into an opponent's
it ain't like
building
y'all
and
saying
dominate the way
anything,
they
so
did
it's
tonight
like,
says
you
that they
know.
brag an awful lot about this team.
I guess they don't need home cooking.
My bad, 'cause it
At
sounded
home,
terrible
I mean,
in the beginning
Kevin, just a
regardless, man.
masterful performance.
I'm gonna try
all
to
the way
get.
around.
I don't know what I
And a
need to
chance
get,
now
but
to send
whatever
you
it
over
is,
Doris Burke standing
I'm
by
gonna
on
get
the
it.
sideline.
And
Doris?
I don't know, just stay tuned.
Kevin,
bro.
you
Like,
guys
I'm
had a
gonna talk, bro.
tremendous second half. What were the things that had to
Hold
happen
up.
to win
We
this
just gotta
game?
fix some shit.
We all contributed tonight, and if we have a well-balanced, scoring and we're efficient on both ends, we usually end up winning the game. And
I'll
like
probably
you said,
go
the
live
second
later,
half was big
man.
for us tonight.
It takes
So,
5 guys to
probably
win it in the
later.
NBA. Kevin, thanks for your time. Back
The 2K
Doris,
Sports
you can get it.
post-game show.